Barks paradox. I spend a lot of my time trying to convince people that humanizing their pet is not a good thing. That anthropomorphic behavior around dogs should be avoided at all costs. And yet here I am, I've just written a book, but as a dog. Now, I did this because I honestly believe that the message within the code comes from dogs. It doesn't come from me. I'm just an observer and a translator from what I've seen over the past few years. A dog trainer is essentially somebody who teaches dogs how to understand human beings. I'm a canine behaviourist, which means that I do the absolute opposite. If you've had a behaviour problem with your dog, and you've called me, I will assess your dog. I'll tell you exactly why your dog is acting in that way. And then I'll give you what you need to make those problems become a thing of the past. Now, dogs have no choice but to accept you for who you are. However, exactly how they see you, how they react to you, how you're being, and indeed how they treat you, is of course absolutely and completely your choice. Just after I started writing the code, I got a call from a lady who had a big problem with a little dog. And that lady turned out to be Mrs. Owner, and that little dog, Alfie. Now they became key characters within the code. In a minute I want to introduce you to Mrs. Owner, and I want to do that by showing you a little snippet of an interview that I had with her. I hadn't seen her for just over a year. When I first met Mrs. Owner, we're talking about 14 months ago. Obviously the problems that with Alfie, that are all in the book. You can read everything that in the book about Alfie is absolutely genuine. He was a little pain in the bum. And 14 months ago, I told a very gentle, very soft, sweet, feminine, lovely woman that she's got to stop being so lovely, that she's got to stop being so nice. She's got to stop waiting for things to be nice. You've got to start demanding and disciplining this little dog that she loved so much, and she had heaps of love for it, but she was paying dearly for it. Without any further ado, let me just introduce you to, this is Mrs. Owner.
Get that cushion out of the way.
Okay, right, here I am with Mrs. Owner. Right, when we met just over a year ago, I asked you to stop being so nice to your pet and start respecting him as a dog. Now, can you tell me, a year on, whether you have a more or a less loving relationship with your dog now today than you did before I turned up?
Definitely more.
Definitely, you have more of a, you see more love from him now than you did before I turned up. After I told you to not be so loving, you actually get more loved.
Yeah.
Okay. The bond that you two share, do you feel that it is a closer bond now, or do you think that by taking this new role with him that it has given you a more distant, a colder, more distant relationship?
No, definitely closer.
Okay, surprise. In the book, I suggest that this road will take you through a door that you won't willingly come back from. Can you tell me, is there anything that would make you want to go back to how you were before, how things were before 14 months ago?
No, nothing.
Is there anything that you can think of that Barks Code has brought into your life that is negative in any way at all? Has it taken anything away from you that you once held dear, perhaps?
No.
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 Because I want to get at what I'm trying to say is, do you feel that your very self has been damaged by this, that you've lost the ability to be you by doing this? Do you feel anything less of a woman
No.
for doing this? Okay. This little guy, Alfie, we're a year down the road. How many people has he been since I last saw you?
I think 2.
Two instead of 2 a day, was it? Okay. So, in your mind, regarding little Alfie, was he ever an aggressive dog? Or was he perhaps just misunderstood?
Definitely just misunderstood.
I'm
frightened.
Sure. Knowing what you know about this, do you think it would be a good idea for every 18-year-old to leave school armed with this knowledge?
Definitely.
That's my case rested. Mrs. Owner, thank you very much. That's us. It's cool. So there we are. That's Mrs. Owner. And I hope she's convinced you that you don't have to be afraid no more. If you've got a problem with your dog, a behaviour issue, big or small, if the dog's big or small, it doesn't matter. The most important thing that matters is you. You get that right. You understand what your dog needs from you, how he needs you to be. You understand what a dog is, that he's not a teddy bear. And you'll be ahead of the game. Mrs. Owner's relationship with Alfie is now harmonious. She has a lot of fun. She has a lot of time to have love with this guy. She's not chasing him around being fearful or afraid anymore. Her relationship with her dog is happy. And it's happy because she demands it to be happy. And if you don't believe me, if you don't believe this is the way forward, just ask Alfie.